I believe we have Stefano Giansanti. At number 2, we have Francesco Scaraccioni. Next up, now the shirts are a little bit mixed up, so I believe we have Alex Pignoli. And at number 4 shirt, Gianluca Mangini. Wonderful to have these guys out on the ground. We'll have a little substitute change later on. There are 5 players going to represent Rome on the field. 4 of them will be on at any one time. For Ham Polo Club, the home side. Let's have a round of applause for it. Number 1, Jamie Scott. First time representing Ham Polo Club. Number 2, also his first around the Ham shirt, Tyler Thompson. At number 3, we've got Chris Porter. And at back, it's Bar Patani. Here we go, so we are away, and it looks like Rome have got the line. Jamie Scott comes in there, but he's tackled nicely by Mangini. Nice knock forward there. And it's Giansanti charging down the field, pops the ball forward, and it rolls. Scott from the back line for Ham Polo Club, taps the ball back into play. The Ham players fan out, giving him options. He's going to send this one over towards the clubhouse now. Picked up nicely by Mangini, swings for the near side backhand, and that's an absolute stomper of a backhand, sending it way back to the 30-yard line. Covered well by his number 1. Giansanti. Giansanti rides towards the back line, and that is a superb shot at goal, but in the absence of a goal, John, you were not... Thanks, sorry, I've got a 4 there as well.
Worries.
Thanks. So knock in once again to the Ham side, and looks like it's Chris Porter taking this one down the picnic side of the ground, controlling the ball well. It's running fast this afternoon. The ground is most certainly quick as they take it over the halfway line. Challenged there by Pignoli, but it looks like it's still going to be Chris Porter with this one. Gets up as far as the 60-yard line. Ball comes to rest. In comes Tyler Thompson with a tap on that one, but he's pushed out of it again by one of the Pignoli boys. Boris on the ball in the number 4 shirt, turns this one very nicely indeed. That's beautiful control of the ball, now launches a shot forward. We're going to have Tyler Thompson covering this one, has to take the man out, but here comes the Rome players charging over the halfway line. This pony can run, and it's certainly doing just that. Chris Porter's going to need to make this ride-off count, but he's well held out of that by Pignoli. Beautiful tail backhand, but covered by James Scott. He opens up the backhand. That's going to be met by a Rome player. Chris Porter tries to pick up the line, but first there we've got a blue and red shirt. Pignoli controlling this one well, certainly having a big first chucker. Chris Porter's there, backhand from him. Bar Patani's going to turn up onto this one, riding that pony of his Pandania. Bar Patani delivers the pass. Pignoli consistent with that near side backhand. He sends a high lofted one towards the centre of the field. Jamie Scott reads it well and picks up. He's held out of that one by Scaraccioni. Now we head across the field as Tyler Thompson picks this one up, passes up to Chris Porter. Porter pushes through the ride-off and picks up the ball nicely. It comes favourably off the boards for him as he's pushing hard now up towards the 60-yard line. Look at these ponies run. He's absolutely flat to the boards on Flacco as he sends it in towards the post. Chris Porter with an opportunity to put the first one away for Ham. The ball comes to rest. Tyler Thompson's there, taps that one to finish it off. And we think it's through, even though we don't have goal. Important point here. We change ends after each goal is scored. So we're now going to have the white shirts of Ham Polo Club heading up towards Ham House, and our Roman visitors heading towards the scoreboard end of the ground. Looks like it's Pignoli. Senior Alex on this one. Beautiful shot forward. He lets the pony run, settles it down now on the 60-yard line. That cut shot is superb. He's cut it quite a bit, and it's going to require a little backhand into the goal unless Chris Porter's there first to clear this one away. Sends the ball out towards the boards. Comes to rest nicely inside the 30, still being challenged by Pignoli. Still Chris Porter over to the near side he goes, defending the line nicely. Rome to turn this one around. There's the open-handed backhand. Beautifully read and met there by Pignoli Jr. This is Boris running in towards the post, controlling it, looking for another one for Rome. Beautiful shot in towards the goal. He looks happy with that. That's one for Rome Polo Club. He started Rome towards the Ham House end. Ham Polo Club up towards the scoreboard. Ball's just kicked there, and it's Bar Patani who reads this one well. Takes it back towards his own goal. He's got a good backhand though on him, but he chips that one for Jamie Scott. It's interrupted though by Boris Pignoli. Boris turns it around, launches a shot forward. He's got support going forward in Giansanti running this one in towards the post. That's a nice controlled shot. He's looking pretty good under the neck to finish it. Absolutely wonderful play there by the Rome team, and that's another goal straight from the lineup. 2 goals to 1. Players trying to pick that one up as the line's created. Picked up by number 4, Boris Spignoli once again. He's absolutely having a superb first chuck as he sends it up to his father. Hooked out of that one.
So the list is, if I've got the list right, then you should Torda and Blizzard should be waiting to come out for the 2 1s.
Nice little bit of backing up there by Boris Spignoli. Sends that one up to the 30-yard line. In they come, their side play from Scaraccioni.
Blizzard goes to Torda.
So Jamie Scott, 1 goal.
Torda is going to Jazz's rider.
Delivers a very
Torda
nice
goes to
pass.
Jazz, Blizzard
Tyler
goes
Thompson
to
tries to get to this one. Here comes the backhand from Boris Spignoli. Sorry, Giansanti rather. Now picked up by Boris. Boris challenged by Jamie Scott. Scott leans in there for the hook, but it's still Boris. That's the first bell. That signals 30 seconds left in this first chukker to warn the players the chucker's coming to an end. Now the frantic rush to try and score a goal before the second bell rings. We've got Boris Spignoli on this one, ridden hard on that one by Tyler Thompson. The ball rolls down the field. It's covered well by Jamie Scott. Now he's going to have to push a little bit harder to get there. Lofts a big cut shot across the ground. He's going to want to put a bit of distance between this one and his goal as we'll restart play where the ball comes to rest. Ham Polo Club on the run now as Jamie Scott opens that one up, and there is the second bell. That will end chukker number 1. It's 2 goals to 1.5. The visitors are in. The Polo Club players got their horses waiting just by the clubhouse. Back on. So we've got Howard Davis out on the field in place of Jamie Scott in this chukker. He's riding Nube, the grey pony from Uruguay. Nice shot over the top from Chris Porter, an opportunity for Howard, but the backhand's coming from the Roman players. Doesn't quite come off, and the ball comes to rest just inside the 30-yard line. Now a good strong backhand, this time from Boris Spignoli. It's a good bit of distance on that. Barpatani covers well as he charges back down the field with Magini. Barpatani under the net now, controlling the ball well. Chris Porter's in there, but he's bumped hard out of that one. Nice bit of a hook there as Porter uses his stick to interrupt the swing of the other player. Barpatani on this one. Takes his time, winds up the swing well, delivers the pass nicely, just waited well enough there for Howard Davis to pick that one up. Chris Porter now in on the loose ball, pops it in towards the 30-yard line. This is Ham on the charge. Can they put themselves back in the lead early in the second chukker? The nice turn there on that pretty grey pony as Spignoli comes back in the other direction. Magini out on the ball now. Spignoli Boris once again swings for that one. Quite connect on the near side, but he's backed up well by teammate Giansanti. Oh, deals with the ball very well, playing a bit of tennis with that one. It bounces high, but he knocks it forward. Sends it up to his teammate. This is the Rome players right in front of goal, but the whistle's gone. And our umpire. Magini strikes that one well, and we're pretty sure it's gone through. Ball goes into play, stops in the front of the linehouse. Scaraccioni gets to stick to that one. Now we've got Howard Davis, first touch of the ball for him as he knocks it forward for Ham Polo Club. Howard once again on the line, does very well to keep control of that one. Pops it a little bit too far forward, and looks like Rome have managed to have a bite at that one and take the ball around the corner. This is the Roman team in defence, turning it around nice and quickly there. Marshalled into the corner though by the Ham troops. Chris Porter leaning forward for the hook. Spignoli on that grey pony, looking very confident indeed. Porter does enough to put him off his shot. Here comes the next Rome player. They're lined up nicely and backing up very well.
So just looking at it, swap the players around. So the guy that's on the
Spignoli running absolutely beautifully. Look at this grey pony flattened out for him as the shot's in towards the 30-yard mark. Chris Porter's going to have to make this one count. Spignoli shoots to goal. That's looking pretty good. That is through the post. What a cracking goal. So ball back in play. Chris Porter. That's a good delivery for him. Chris Porter on Griffin, races down towards the post. Nicely controlled. That one's rolling in towards the goal. Chris Porter for Ham Polo Club. He does very well indeed. That's a sharp one from the line out. Chris Porter knows how to make those. Jeremy's ball aloft, ready to roll in, and we are away. Boris Bignoli almost picks that one up, but a bouncing ball out foxes him a little bit there. Chris Porter backs it to the middle of the melee. Howard Davis fighting there, jousting for the ball at the halfway line. Porter onto the near side, knocks it forward for Howard. Howard has a think about taking that one, but Chris comes through the middle of the melee and now delivers a long shot up to Tyler Thompson. Tyler has control of this one, taps once and brings it up to the 60-yard line. Porter's still there. Boris Bignoli just snatches that ball as he has literally microseconds to react there, as he realised there was a loose ball as the players overrode that one. Nice pass up to his forwards. Giansanti knocks that one well into the Ham Polo Club half of the ground. There's a big drive of the ball past the 60, up to the 30. Back comes Tyler Thompson. This is still Rome with possession. Near side doesn't quite come off. He's hooked out of that one. Backhand from Chris Porter, wrapped around the tail. That saves the day for Ham. Ball's still in the danger zone though. Magini knocks it towards the 30, chases up his own backhand. Challenged head to head by Chris Porter. He wins that one for Ham and sends it out towards the boards. Now on the picnic side of the ground. Looks like he's going to go himself. Chris Porter opens that big, strong chestnut pony up and sends the ball up towards the halfway line now. Changes legs as he goes over halfway, but a bouncing ball gets the better of him. A little bit of treading in the halfway line. Superb backhand. Open-handed. Creates a new line. Out towards the boards from Boris Bignoli. Barpatardi onto that one, and the player crosses in front of you. Too close. Creates an element of danger, and it is indeed a foul. First bell rings, 30 seconds, ticking down. Chris Porter picks this one up for Ham. Under the belly he goes with a shot, but doesn't quite get enough distance on it. Backhand now from Boris Bignoli. Howard Davis can't quite get a stick to that one. Looks like we're playing on. Picked up now by Tyler Thompson. What a shot to goal, lofts it high. A determined shot, but it is over the back line. At this point, the players are going to sit down and start the Rome versus Ham match. 4 goals to 2.5 scores down. Beautiful shot in there by Bignoli. Passes it to the free man, Giansanti.
So I just don't really feel that.
Controls it well as he comes up towards the halfway line. Bignoli backing up nicely, dodges through the hook from Tyler Thompson. The ball jumps high up in the air, checks the pony down. Chris Porter's in there to pick this one up. The Rome players fighting hard to get back onto the line. Chris turns this one around. He's ridden out of it though by Alex Bignoli Sr. Strong shot through from Porter, passing up to Tyler Thompson on the Palomino. There's a side backhand that does not fail. Boris Bignoli. Porter, open-handed backhand from him, straight towards the goal. Ponies push hard round the corner. Once again, it's that backhand. We're playing a bit of tennis here, one backhand to another. Now, Rome pick up possession and look to send this one towards halfway. Nice shot forward from Alex Bignoli. Covered well now by Jamie Scott. He's running Dino in this chucker. Mark Hamills. And near side backhand comes off once again. Ricochets off. That's a good tactical play by the Ham side. It goes the ball and Jamie Scott on Dino straight away with this one. Nice striking the ball down the field. In comes Boris Bignoli with a big ride off. Pushes Jamie sideways out of this one. Here comes that backhand once again. Delivered well. Met by Chris Porter. Slightly strangely off the cane of the stick. Well picked up now by Jamie Scott, who turns this one around. Pony just pushes through a little bit hard on that one. He can't quite control the ball there. He's also still a bit of early season behaviour. Bignoli with the ball. Doesn't quite deliver what he wanted on that one. And Jamie Scott coming through there. Now a big appeal coming from the Rome team, but umpire felt he didn't see anything there. Jamie Scott in a little bit of trouble there with Dino, who's still a bit fresh at the start of the season. Wonderful next shot there from him, placed perfectly for Tyler Thompson, who delivers the next shot of his own. And look at that Palomino pony flatten out and run down the field. In comes the approach shot. Tyler chasing hard. Can he get there in time? Absolutely flat to the boards to the end of the field, but the ball beats it. Certainly a contender for man of the match. He's really controlled the Rome team well. Backhand from Jamie Scott over that. So he moves the ball with a bit of an angle there so players can turn onto a new line rather than hitting it straight. Now the backhand from Bignoli. Ever so reliable in the number 4 shirt. Traditionally the defensive player. Giansanti on this one, hooked out of it by Porter. Ball goes forward though in favour of Rowe. Porter spots the line early. That's a tail backhand from him. Wonderful defensive shot, absolutely classic Polo. See how Jamie Scott's able to turn quickly onto the new line, swinging the pony to the left. The ball arrives on his right hand side, therefore absolutely super defensive play by the Ham team. Porter on the line, comes through on this one, and we've got Bignoli, a big play from him and a big angry whistle. Strikes extremely well indeed, straight through the post. Almost makes it to the back of the line, out picked up now by Mancini. No, sorry, Bignoli once again having a super match. There's the shot to goal. The ground's running fast. He chases hard. He pops himself in position onto the near side. He goes. That is a flashy finish for that goal. Absolutely a change of ends, and it's Rome heading up towards the Ham House end of the ground. Bignoli Senior takes control of that one. He's pushed hard though by Chris Porter, who clears the man out of the way for his teammate Jamie Scott. Nice interlocking play between these two. Jamie Scott turns the ball around, leaves it up for Chris Porter, drives it back to Jamie, just passing it between each other. The ball bounces high. It's Chris Porter to clear this one up, sends it further towards the goal. Has he hit it too hard? He's weighted that one perfectly as he turns in towards the post. Now, with the next shot to finish this one off, it's Chris Porter for Ham Polo Club. Strikes one. No, he's hooked out of that one at the last minute. Here comes Jamie Scott, calmly, the Ham Polo Club, possibly a little too calmly, helped out by Tyler Thompson. Now a bit of melee, shot to goal, ricochets off a stick, it's on the line and cleared by the Rome team. Scardacioni just gets a stick to that one in time. Ham Polo Club so close to getting themselves back in the lead. Alex Bignoli passes. Onto the near side goes Jamie Scott, opens that one up a little bit. Met now by Giansanti. Boris Bignoli, he absolutely loves playing this pony and opens it right up again. Jamie Scott gets there just in time to interrupt his shot. A little flick of the ball to deflect that one. Barpatani. Banana shot from him. Passes to Chris Porter. Porter pushes the pony forward. He's riding Chagall in this jugger. Porter controls well. He's got Rome players absolutely all around him. He's got to hold on to this one, claims the line nicely. Well done, Chris Porter, to hold on to that one. Shoots the goal. Has he made his mark? We're not quite sure because we don't have goal judges. Up the halfway line, 30-second bell rings. Jamie Scott calmly onto this one. Holds the pony up, turns this ball around. Gordino settled down nicely, dodges through the challenge from Alex Bignoli, but he's still under pressure. He's going to need to deliver this one, holds on to the ball. He might even have a shot from there. Winds up the big swing, under the neck he goes, chasing down his own shot. Seconds ticking down at the end of this shot. A shot to goal! Was it in time? We just don't know. It could be the hammer and change for the players. They'll be back in about 3 minutes with some fresh ponies. Hold on, Jamie Scott standing down for this jugger. Howard Davis will be back out on the field. Fantastic. Polo Club towards Ham House. In goes the ball for the final jugger of this first match in today's programme. Howard Davis is there. He drives it forward for Tyler Thompson, who's holding the man out of that one. Still Howard charging down the field. Absolutely wonderful shot. He's back on Serrana. A beautiful chestnut pony on this jugger. Howard Davis shoots the goal. That's not bad at all from Howard. The ball comes the rest just inside the 30-yard line. Whistle.
Half a goal on the board, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, there's half a goal so now.
In goes the ball. Right, have the line. Out they come with this one. Giansanti with the ball. Knocks it up to Boris Bignoli. Boris, who's just had the most superb game this afternoon, swings the horse round the corner. He's heading into goal. He's unchallenged. He's got the ball. Chris Porter's the next one in defence, but it looks like it's Bignoli. Will he flick that one through the post? What a shot to goal. The determination is absolutely super. Pops up high in the air. A couple of players swatted that one. Tyler Thompson gets hold of this one. He's heading off down the field. It's Tyler with the ball. Backhand now coming from the Rome players. Connected there. Now the turn from Giansanti. Scott Boris waiting up for the pass. Sends the ball up to him. Chris Porter is going to have to work hard to get hold of this one. Look at the delivery. Sends the ball absolutely screaming down the field. Porter piles into the right-off. Drops the shoulder hard. Bignoli pushes back, Backhand goes a few yards, but it's picked up now by Rome, and there's another one as they simply. So the ball goes into play. Polo and the goal for closing minutes. So spot hit to Polo Club. Chris Porter knocks this one forward, holds the ball. Now the big drive, looking to try and find Tyler Thompson, and Howard Davis is going to chase this one himself, but he's under significant pressure from the Rome team. Porter leaves the ball in the corner. Tyler Thompson's onto this one. First to get there, looks like it's going to be Scaraccioni. Howard Davis swings to the backhand, but the ball just dropping into a divot there, making it tricky for him to strike. Boris Bignoli sends it in towards the centre of the field. Chris Porter riding hard onto the new line of the ball, cuts that shot across the ground, over towards the clubhouse they come. Porter has possession of this one and he knows it. Porter now cuts it inside of the next player. Alex Bignoli comes in for the hook and the ride off all together, doing anything he can to try and stop Porter, who just storms further down the field. Look how fast the ground's running this afternoon. The ball heads over towards the back line. Now another one of these good backhands coming from Boris Bignoli. Howard Davis is there to pick this one up for Ham. Backhand from him, holding that ball in play. Rome meet the ball well, bounces very favourably indeed back in towards the field of play. Now picked up, it's Alex on the grey. Sends the ball forward, Chris Porter dodging across the line there. There's the pass up to Magini. Magini holds on to this one, but unfortunately it hops over the boards, and as we did mention, it helps. Strong chestnut, but he's knocks the ball back into play now, holds on to possession. He's got Howard waiting up for the pass, but he's going to carry this one himself over the halfway line. Boris Bignoli comes in for the challenge, but Porter beaten by the bounce, unfortunately, on that one, leaves it behind, and Barpatani clears up for Ham Polo Club, bangs the ball forward up to the 60-yard line, as said, running nice and fast this afternoon. Met by Scaraccioni. Nice strike of the ball, and here come Rome once again. Several players out front, and Ham Polo Club having to race back. Tyler Thompson is like a rocket in defence. Porter clears this one. Big shot out towards the boards. Challenged hard by Magini. They leave the ball behind, and it's a sharp turn around the corner by Giansanti. Giansanti looking at the goal. He's going to have a crack from there. Strikes it well, but it's rolling towards the back line. One more very tricky angled shot in towards the post. Porter doing everything he can to try and stop that one, but it's through the post, and it's another one. Tyler Thompson's there to try and pick this one up now. Chris Porter circling around like a shark looking for the ball, but he's been robbed there, and it's Rome once again on the charge. Picked up by Magini. Magini with this one, that's a nice net shot. Once again, it's Tyler Thompson who's back in defence. The ball rolling close to the back line. Magini trying to pick this one up. Porter's going to play the open-handed shot. It's kicked forward though by a pony, and here comes Tyler Thompson. Nice pick up onto the near side. He goes. The ball though evades the stick on that play. Barpatani shuts the pony down well. Circles round on the ball. He's got a few players looking up for the pass in front of him. Swings hard. There's the pass to Chris Porter. Porter now back into an offensive position, but unfortunately that ricochets off the pony's bottom and comes backwards. Boris Bignoli delivers another pass back up to the front door. Magini in front of the post for Rome Polo Club. Will it be number 9 for them? The ball rolling, finishes that one off for Rome. It's 9 goals to 5.5, and the visitors are having a tremendous game. The fan club applauding there under the Pomeroy umbrella. The clock ticks down, there's the final bell. Ladies and gentlemen, what a